Good morning guys, and welcome to this channel. My name is Arnold, and a few months ago we decided to build our home. It was a dream that seemed impossible, but we just my wife and I decided to just go a step at a time. I would say that a lot has happened and a lot is still going to happen. Let me show you what we have been able to do. At the time when we came to this land, it was very bushy.
They say that the journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step, and for us, this was it. Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Paulata Lihabi. If you're new here, you're very much welcome, and please stick around and watch as we share our amazing journey to building our home.
It was green, there was a lot of vegetation, but times and seasons has proven to be there. Since it was very green, but now it's quite dry. We decided to clear the land. The first step of our construction step one, or rather the first thing we did before starting the construction was clearing the land, because we needed a space where we could put the sand, the ballast, and also the machine, the quarry stones. These are the quarry stones. We had a lot. There were quite a lot, around 1,200 foot. They were here, but as you can see, there's quite just a few left. Yeah, this one the fully will come to dress them one side, and they will be used in a different place. I've learned a lot from this construction journey, and I'll be ready. I'm willing to share it with you so that you may learn. You may also learn, and if I've made any mistake, you may correct me, or you may also avoid making the same mistake as me. This is our gate. I decided to put a temporary gate. Maybe later on we're going to modify it and put a permanent one, a metallic one. So those are my neighbors. This road goes to my neighbor. This other one, there's a road there which also goes to my neighbor. And yes, welcome to our space. We decided to build a house. I don't know how long it's going to take, but I pray that it won't take long, because we don't want to put all our focus on this project. So while we started, we used to buy water using the tuk-tuk. We used to use these two tanks. Each holds about 1,000 liters of water. So the tuk-tuk, the amount I spent on 1,000 liters is 1,000 shillings. So it's like a 20 liter mtungi. Yeah, in our place we call it mtungi. A 20 liter mtungi goes for 20 shillings. So later on we did some maths, and there's a tractor which carries 5,000 liters. So we decided to buy water from the tractor. So we decided to bring this tank, which holds about 4,600 liters. So if I buy water from the tractor, I'm going to buy it at 3,500. So you can see for 5,000 liters I will have saved about 1,500 Kenya shillings, which is quite a lot. So far, the total amount of water we have used, it's more than 15,000 liters. So after making the adjustment and purchasing from the tractor, I've managed to save quite a lot. So while constructing, you might consider looking for a cheaper supply of water. Yeah, I hear that the more quantity you buy, the cheaper it is. So that's it for the water. While constructing, we had bought about 18 to 20 tons of sand. Part of it was used to construct our toilet, the foundation of our toilet, and the remaining, I thought that the remaining amount of sand will be enough to construct the foundation of our house, but it seemed impossible since I had to add another 20 tons of sand. You see, that is cost which I had not budgeted for. But buying the sand from the tipper is quite cheaper as compared to calling the tuk-tuk guys to come and bring in sand. My foundation stones were also not enough. I had to go and buy more, which were brought here by a canter. These foundation stones are quite good. It's a 6x9. They are better quality than the one which I had bought before. But as you can see, as at now, I've already finished building the foundation of my house, and there's quite a lot that has remained. Maybe the fundi had overestimated the amount of stones that will be needed. So the remaining amount, I'm going to use them to build the wall, to do walling for my not for my house, but for my toilet. I hope there will be enough. The foundation probably today will be done with the foundation for the house, since they will be doing the slab today, and hopefully by tomorrow the fundi might start building the walls of the house. Not the house. So I keep mixing up. The fundi might start building the wall of the toilet. So I'm still waiting for his quote. I want to know the number of bags of cements, the number of cement bags that will be needed. I was told that we'll also need a chuma for the ring beam. My dad was also worried that the amount of ballast here remaining, if it will be enough to build the foundation of the slab of the foundation. I believe and I hope that it will be enough, because the amount of money left, I'm all money left with fare to go back home. So if it's not enough, we'll have to source funds from elsewhere. So in my previous video, I had showed you how they did the leveling. This land is quite slopey. So on the upper side, we had 3 courses. I believe it was 3 courses. While on the lower side, we had about 4 courses, 4 or 5 courses. Before we started the construction, I had to call someone to come and dig the place for me. The land was not level, and if it was not leveled before, I would have used about 8 courses on the lower side. This place will be so steep, it will be so high. So I did the leveling, and that's why I've minimized the amount of the level of the height of the foundation. I know you might be worried that this foundation is too low, because this place is near the ground. For me, this was I wanted to save on the cost, though I did not want to compromise on the quality. So later on, I'm going to do some landscaping, and this sand is going to be removed. So the upper course of the stone will be visible. so water will not be able to enter inside the house. I will also extend the veranda, the working space of the house towards the end. This sand will be removed, and as you can see, there will be quite some work to be done when it comes to doing the landscaping of the house. So it has been quite a marathon. The entire house was built. It has taken us a period of 2 weeks. We started last week on Monday, and now we're still continuing. Today's the following week on Wednesday. Just still continuing. We want to put the slab, then we'll be going for a breather. We're going to take a short break. These are the things for wiring. The wiring is going to go underground, since it will use less wire while putting the sockets instead of drilling the walls. So we have spent quite a lot, and we need to take a break away from these constructions, so that we may also focus on other aspects of our lives. So one thing I'd like to mention is that the plumber advised me that initially I thought that there will be only one waste pipe that will be directed to the toilet, but the plumber told me that if I direct all the water coming from the house to the toilet, it end up becoming full. It end up kuja, so that is not advisable. So the plumber advised me to put 2 drainage. The smaller one will be for the bathroom, and the bigger one is for the toilet. So the one for the bathroom won't be directed to the toilet, to the septic tank of the toilet. It will be directed to the sock pit, while the one for the toilet will be directed to the septic tank of the toilet. If you direct both drainage to the toilet, you might see that your toilet is becoming full very fast. One thing I know is that this water from the bathroom might be used to in the sock pit, where maybe we might plant some bananas and other things. So this is the plumbing work. I'm satisfied with the work, though it was not cheap, because I had to get fundis from Nairobi to come and do this. I was looking at the scale. I'm not sure whether I'll be able to get the scale around this place. So for me, it's quite okay. This is the back side of our house. It's not that small, and it's not big. So far so good. I'm happy. Maybe someday we might put some kitchen garden behind here. Yeah, that's our toilet. This is the toilet which I told you that we are going to be walling. The stones that have remained are going to be used to wall this toilet. So at the farthest here, I'll be having the bathroom. It will be quite spacious. Then the 2 at the end will be toilets. I decided to put the toilet for flushing, since I really don't like the smell that comes out of pit latrines, though I'll be using the water sparingly. I'll try. So you might be wondering what I was doing on top here. Whenever I water this slab, the water flows downwards, so you get that the water is not being absorbed well. So I was informed by my dad that I should put sand, then divide it into small portions, and then at the middle you pour water there. So the water will be taking time to be absorbed, which will be good for the slab. I hear they call it curing. So you can see the toilet, it's quite big. I pray that everything goes on well and they get the finances to continue with this project. You might be asking where my wife is. We travel together almost everywhere we go. So the kids are still at school, and it was impossible for us to come as a family. So I'll be representing her, and I believe that so far so good. I'm satisfied with the quality of work around here. So as you can see, this place where the pipes are, let me just give you a small information about how these things work. This is a room. This is a bedroom. Let me show you. This is a bedroom, and the black things that have been that are popping on the ground are pipes which will be used for wiring. At the further end here, there will be a socket. So you can see that the cable will be moving from the socket going to the other side here where there will be a socket. Then from here there will be another one moving downward cable going here where there will also be sockets and data cable, data points. So there will be a communication of cables in the entire house. There's a chimney here, which my plan is to put a heater at the lowest level. Then maybe the TV might be mounted on the wall. It will be here. Yeah, that's pretty my idea. Let me know what you think about it. That's our gate over there, and pretty that's it. Today I'll be putting the slab, which will be about 4-inch thick. We have spent quite a lot, but it's for our worth course. Thank you guys for staying tuned and for watching till the end. I hope you'll be inspired by this video. So this is how the land looks. I would like to show it. Maybe it might be used for reference purposes. This is how the land looks as at now. Maybe the next time I take a video, it will be a bit green. Yeah, it looks funny, but you're going to do some landscaping later on. Yeah, one step at a time. Wanasemanga mjengo haitaki speed. You just do something when you can. If you can't, you just do it when you can. Yes. So guys, let's meet on the next one. Have a blessed and a good time wherever you are. Goodbye. As we continued with the foundation works, another unexpected challenge came up. Just when I thought we had bought all the materials we needed, the fundi informed me that we needed to add more ballast To be honest, I wasn't prepared for all that because it wasn't actually the part of my original budget. At first, I was a little frustrated because construction has a way of surprising you when you least expect it. You carefully plan your finances, make your budget, and then suddenly you are told another material is needed before the work can continue. It meant I had to look for extra money on short notice so that the project would install. Those are some of the realities of building a house that people don't always talk about. There will always be expenses you didn't anticipate. No matter how well you plan, you will most likely encounter a few surprises along the way. That's why I would encourage anyone planning to build to always set aside emergency fund for such unexpected costs. Well, looking back though, I don't see it as a total loss. The ballast we bought won't go to waste. Even if we didn't use all of it at this stage, it will definitely be used later in the construction process. Whether it is for the floor slab, for the veranda, or any other part of the project, those materials will still serve their purpose. So in the end, it was more of an investment than a loss. Well, one of the things I've learned through my building journey is that it is not always about having enough money. It is about patience, flexibility, and learning to adapt when things don't go exactly as planned. There are moments when everything flows smoothly, and there are moments when you have to pause, regroup, and find a way forward. That's simply part of the process. If you are watching this and you are planning to build your own home someday, don't let these challenges discourage you. Every homeowner you admire has probably faced unexpected expenses, delays, or difficult decisions. The important thing is to keep moving forward, one step at a time. You don't have to finish everything at once. Even small progress is still progress. And maybe your dream isn't building a house. Perhaps you are praying for a new job, starting a business, going back to school, or pursuing another goal that's close to your heart. Whatever that dream is, don't give up because of the obstacles you encounter along the way. Challenges don't always mean you are on the wrong path. Sometimes you are simply part of the journey towards something worthwhile. Keep trusting the process, keep working hard, keep believing in yourself, and most importantly, keep putting your faith in God. The journey may take longer than you expected, but every step you take today is bringing you closer to the future you are praying for. Thank you so much for being part of our home building journey. Your support, your encouragement, and your prayers truly mean a lot to us. We can't wait to share the next milestone with you. Until then, take care, stay blessed. We'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.